That didn't work at all. That was awful. Hey everyone, this is Lester, and he's going to be my new sidekick on this channel. Isn't that right, Lester? Lester has decided to do that on his own accord, and he is not being held hostage here. Can you shush for 1 minute?
No, I
Thank
do
you.
not. I
Sorry,
want
guys.
lunch.
Ignore the ghoul in the corridor. Go make yourself lunch.
Lunch.
Okay, sorry. Welcome back to the channel, guys.
I'm hungry, man.
Yeah, it's been a bit
I'm
wild.
hungry.
But I am now under the watch of a very, very mean man in the corridor. But, yeah, welcome back. So, in today's video, we got a pretty cool one. Our friends over at the Halloween Store UK, have actually just released, very recently actually, a trailer for their new product lineup. So, the reason why this is cool is because, here in the UK, we don't have many Halloween specific stores, but these guys obviously run the Halloween store, and it looks like this year is their first year where they're kind of introducing their own like specific line of animatronics. So recently, a couple of days ago, I think they released this teaser video on social media, and today we'll be basically trying to decode it, and hopefully not getting broken into by the home invader. I'm gonna put Lester up here so he can watch it as well. I have watched this once, only once, just to make sure I got the right video. But yes, it does look very cool. So let's go ahead and watch it through, and then I'll try and decode it.
Run as much as your heart desires. I will always find you.
So that is a really cool teaser trailer. So yeah, let's decode it. So very first thing that I actually noticed wasn't even the video itself. It was more about the audio that's playing. I believe what we're hearing is actually another unreleased prop. Maybe I could be wrong, but that's my theory at least. So the first prop we see in this trailer is this really cool headless horseman. So this looks like it's the same as the SVI one, except major difference is the horse is like fully black with red eyes this time. And the headless rider, the pumpkin looks like... Weirdly, the pumpkin looks like the one from Sunstar, the one they do at the range where like it lights up and stuff. So that's really odd, but cool. Almost like this prop feels like the two companies are clashing, which is really cool. I do like the rider's outfit. It's just completely black, matched the horse. So on the video, we actually do see the horse moving, and it looks like... It's hard to make out, but I believe because the creepy cloth on the actual pumpkin figure is moving, maybe that arm moved as well. But we know for a fact that the horse gallops, so same motion as other horse props, but overall, really cool looking first prop. Okay, this next one's actually my personal favorite because it appears to be either one or two skeleton band members. So the reason this is so cool is because I have a prop known as the Punk Rocker, which Costco sold at their, I think it was 2023 Halloween season, but point is, I love that kind of style of prop. These guys look like exactly the same, so I naturally do love it. But what strikes me about this guy is the eyes. The eyes might be, instead of being digital, I think they might be like a 3D mold, but they just move up and down. They definitely light up because they're clearly lighting up in this grainy video. But another thing that strikes me is, I believe there is some level of movement with the hands. If I try and slow it down, you can see it strum the guitar. I love the outfit on this guy. That's what mainly draws me to him. It looks fully like done, and also another thing is the mohawk is actually appears to be hair, like fluffy. Costco's Punk Rocker was just a plastic kind of mold. It wasn't actually like actual hair that you could pose and stuff, but this one appears to have hair, so you can pose it however you like. But yeah, never seen this prop before. I don't know where this is from, this video, but even cooler is there's a second guitarist just on the left there. Could these guys be sold in a pair, I wonder? I really hope so, because that would be really cool. But something that I wish the Punk Rocker did was had a Bluetooth connection mode where you could hook up your phone or something and they would play songs from your phone. So if these guys have it, awesome, but it's just way too early to actually know anything. But overall, my favourite, the trailer. I love them. So next up, we have what appears to be a prop based on the Nun. This one is the most basic looking of them all, but still good, don't get me wrong. It's just the most basic looking, but I think from the video it's hard to tell. Since we don't actually see it moving properly, my guess is that the hand holding the candle would move like this, like a swaying motion, and then I don't think the mouth is going to move because it looks like a plastic piece, but still really cool. What we do know though is the eyes do light up because we can literally see the eye on the left lighting up in the video. But really cool costume design on this one. Very simple but effective. This next one is just absolutely crazy. This is like, it reminds me of the Morris costumes, like 10-foot Gravedigger, if you guys remember that one. It reminds me of that, just on like a smaller scale. Now, obviously, it's very hard to tell, but it looks to be around that same height, so it undoubtedly could be around 10 feet. We just don't know, but whatever height this thing is, it looks sick. So the animation it plays in the video is very clear. We can see the hand holding the shovel actually go in front of the face, so that makes me think that it's going to start like this. So the face is covered by the shovel, and then upon activation, it would reveal itself. It catches my eye though, absolutely. I love the blue eyes. The eyes are nearly like blue looking, although they might just be white lights. But overall, this prop is really, really cool. This undoubtedly could be the big titan of the group, standing at a crazy height, but with the limited information, we do not know yet. But overall, really cool, guys. This next one is just, where do we start? I mean, what appears to be a towering clown-like prop with, I think, a paint bucket? It looks like a crazy, tall clown holding a red bucket of paint, and like the screen just gets completely splattered with paint, which I'm sure is not part of the prop. This one's really cool. I mean, we don't actually see the face very much because of the paint, but there is a slight frame where you can pause it and you can see the face, and I mean, it is disturbing. I think that might even be red hair we're seeing there, or just a very blood-soaked outfit. But what I believe is going on here is the prop's holding... The prop is dressed as a painter. They have a big white outfit. In their right hand, they're holding a paintbrush. In the left is obviously a paint bucket. So I don't really get the context of this prop, but I guess evil clown goes around painting buildings that people can't reach. Cool idea. So it's so cool. It's such a cool prop, and I think the mouth even might move. It's just really hard to tell, but yeah, that one I will be keeping an eye on because that is absolutely awesome. So this one appears to be, I don't even know. Is it like a rat? I think it might be some sort of bat-like creature sat on a pedestal. Not sure the pedestal would be included in the product itself, but I really hope it is because that would be really cool. Now that I think of it, I think what we're seeing at the bottom of the screen is actually his feet. So it looks like he's crouched on the chair, not about to attempt it. Crouched like this and his feet are just dangling down the side. So what creature is this? It looks like a bat, but it's got legs. Maybe it's a cat. I mean, it definitely could be a cat because it's got like a kind of cat-shaped face, but I generally don't even know. But point is, it's a really creepy looking prop, and I'm excited to see more about this. In the video, it's very hard to say what animation it has other than the fact that the wings appear to like expand. So yeah, of course, why would it be a cat? As of right now, we can't really make up too much about it, but it has red eyes. Just noticed red eyes. That's cool. But yeah, I will be looking forward to seeing more about that in the future. And then the rest of the video kind of gets ended off with the following text. You saw a glimpse, the rest they buried for now, but they aren't alone. More are coming and they're not waiting quietly. So that pretty much confirms the fact that this is like one of potentially many drops, although this might be the first half and the second half is coming later in the year. Overall, I'm really impressed. You guys at the Halloween store, thank you for doing this kind of like teaser stuff, because I like the kind of anticipation of seeing your new props. Instead of just like blindly dropping all the props at once, having like a kind of almost ARG around it is really cool. And I'm a massive teaser trailer guy. I love this kind of stuff. So well done to you guys. What a cool way to build a hype around your business. And yes, I know I still haven't been. I really want to go so bad, but maybe this year's the year, guys. We will see. Closing thoughts. This is awesome. My favorite prop of this video, or potentially props plural, is the skeleton band members. I will be looking forward to seeing more about these guys more around the season. But what do you guys think? Tell me what your favorite prop is. Mine's definitely the skeleton. But overall, well done, the Halloween Store UK, for making such a cool trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have next in the season.
You know, just because they're in a band doesn't make them cool, you know.
You know, if you wanted to play in a band, no one's really stopping you.
One of these days, I'm gonna take over this channel.
Catch you next time.
I wish to create